I felt the YouTube gods literally touch my head and say,
it's time.
Therapy has been going really good. I'm very proud of all the progress that I've made. The stinkier, the better. Don't we think that I know this? Rise and shine. Guess what time it is? 7. It's still earlier than what I normally wake up at, so a win is a win. A win is a win. It's time for the most time-intensive part of any curly head's routine, which is doing their hair. What can I say? Also, good morning. I didn't say good morning. Good morning. How are you? I'm feeling great. Now, if I told you I just woke up early so I could do my hair, would you believe me? You should, because you know why? That's true. Me being 10,000 IQ, I decided to not sleep with my scarf on. I slept with the bonnet, but not a scarf, so I didn't sleep my normal pineapple. So when I woke up this morning, I looked disheveled once that bonnet came off, to say the least. Recently, in the past couple weeks, I've been feeling like I don't have enough time to do everything that I say I'm going to do / need to do, and it's been frustrating me so bad. So I'm giving myself an extra hour, 2 hours in the morning to really set my day up and give myself that extra time that I swear I've been needing, because today's to-do list, she's very long. I'm about to travel a lot over the entire month of July, so I don't really have the time to be, como se dice, messing around. En español, I'm not gonna be home to be playing around, so I just thought it made sense if I gave myself a little extra time over the next couple days, just so I can get ahead with everything that I need to do. I'm not gonna say exactly when I'm there. You have to follow the Instagram for the updates, but I'm going to Asheville, I'm going to Atlanta, I'm going to Florida, I'm going to Boston. Like, I have a lot of places coming up. Aliyah World Tour is officially underway. By the time this video comes out, I'll be home and safe. So honestly, not too much, because we're doing so much pre-filming. Yes, we are. It is that serious. Oh my gosh, I don't know what it is, but apparently a lot of people have been pointing out how like fine my hair is, which my hair has always been super duper fine, but since I'm growing my hair out in length, my hair is more weighed down. So I've been getting people saying things like,
I could have sworn you had more volume in your hair.
Oh my gosh, your hair is giving see-through.
Well, duh to both of them, because I did used to have more volume when my hair was shorter, but now my hair is weighed down. And yes, my hair is see-through because it's always been fine, never been thick. Like, oh my gosh, guys, please don't give me something to be insecure about, because oh my goodness, I've never been insecure about how my hair has been thin, but it's kind of stressing me out because people keep pointing it out. But that's just what happens when you have a job where you are perceived 24/7, I guess. I guess this is something I just gotta live with. Oh my gosh, it's been bothering me so bad. Like, guys, please, I literally see myself every day, every single day. Don't we think that I know this? I think I know how thin my hair is. Thank you. Somebody literally asked me on TikTok,
have you used hair thinning shears?
my hair is actually in perfect health. I see my curl specialist regularly, and I also see a regular hairstylist to make sure my hair is healthy and not falling out due to stress, and it has not been doing such a thing. Actually, this is probably the healthiest my hair has ever been. Like, guys, please give me a break, please. Have a few things that we need to do before my 11:30 nail appointment this morning, and those things are as follows. Number 1, make a drink, which we're doing right now. Number 2, I have to submit some content to a brand. The brand you're wondering? Adobe. I also have to go to the ATM to pull money for said nail appointment. I also would love ideally to film one TikTok if I cannot find the TikTok on my hard drive anywhere. All that within the next hour and a half. That's not honestly bad whatsoever, but time is still time, and I would still love to get it done earlier rather than later. Yesterday afternoon, I literally spent so much time strategically planning, like filming days, posting days, and all that. So if you see an influx of videos coming in, just know I decided it was time to lock in. I don't know what it was, but I felt the YouTube gods literally touch my head and say,
It's time.
Like, you know how they said it in The Lion King?
It is time.
That's another reason I wanted to take one of these days, because I feel like if I'm filming more, I naturally have to post more. So I was like, why not have a super productive day with you all? Also, that's literally perfect. I was scared it was almost gonna be a little too much, but I persevered per usual. If you're not tired of me yet, you might get tired of me by the end of the summer, because girl, we have a new uploading schedule that we're gonna try to adopt. I always get questions about these cups because I have this cup in pink and then also in green. These are the Nespresso tumblers. They sent me these in PR because I work with them quite often. Also, my matcha's a little bit pale today. I don't know why, because she's strong, my God. And these are literally my holy grail tumbler like cup because they just hold so much stuff. They are really good at not leaking. So these things are amazing. I'll link it down below if you're interested in it. This isn't sponsored by Nespresso, but when I have a good product, you know I'm gonna give it to you. The good news is I submitted Adobe. The bad news is I can't find the clip for the TikTok. And the other bad news is out of like filming a TikTok right now. So we're gonna do that when I get back from getting my nails done. And honestly, my nails aren't super grown out, but I honestly would prefer if my nails were done for the TikTok so I can just like not have this set anymore. So we're just gonna postpone filming for right now until after I get back from my nail appointment. Instead of sitting around and doing nothing, I'm currently transferring files and libraries and clips I don't want to delete. My big fat hard drive right here that's like 28 terabytes. And I always do this with footage I don't want to get rid of because it's nice to have like a bank that I can refer to from my favorite projects and reusable footage that I can reuse later. So I'm currently just doing that right now with some footage, some brand libraries from my editing software and whatnot. Real boring stuff, but it's still stuff that I've been meaning to do. And I also need to clean out my SD cards because a lot of them just have a bunch of nonsense on them. I need to go ahead and just clean them out so I can clear them out so I can keep using them effectively, especially with all the filming that I'm about to be doing. Babe, I need the space more than ever right now. I just got home from my nail appointment and I love my nails so much. They're so cute. They're almost like bridal chic. I don't know. Whenever I see white nails with a little bit of pearl and a little bit of silver, I'm just like bridal chic. Now when I'm talking with my hands overly, just know it's because my nails are done. And I love when my nails are white because they're just so like tooth. I love when a nail gives tooth. Like this gives overbite. We still have some things that we have to do today. And one of those things is therapy, and that is at 2 p.m. And I just want to say, I've been back in therapy for a while now, and apparently I've made so much progress according to my therapist that I only have to go every other week now instead of every single week, because I went in with very specific goals to help handle my like big emotions, my outbursts, and also dealing with ADHD and symptoms of that. And I'm trying to think of anything that I struggled this week or the past 2 weeks with that I can go into therapy with so we have a clear thing that we can like talk about. But other than that, therapy has been going really good. I'm very proud of all the progress that I've made, especially when it comes to handling my super big emotions. I'm just very, very, very proud of myself when it comes to that. And I wanted to touch on that really quickly in this video because I always say I might seem like I have it all together, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that you guys don't see, because I'm pretty sure y'all know that I've dealt with mental illness in the past and everything like that, but I'm pretty sure you didn't know that every single time that I have an outburst or a confrontation or argument with somebody, I have the biggest emotions known to man, and I don't really know how to cope with those. And considering I want to be able to put my best foot forward for the people that I love and myself simultaneously, I need to be able to handle said emotions in a way that's healthy and have the coping skills to deal with that. That's what I've been working on, as well as learning how to communicate through those big emotions and how to navigate them just like in general. You guys didn't ask for a therapy talk, but considering we have about 30 minutes until therapy, I thought this would be a good time to squeeze in just a little bit of our to-do list where we are able. And I think I want to go ahead and film some TikToks, which I think will be very productive. So let's go ahead and do that. If you did or did not know, I do in fact do TikTok. I would say part-time at this moment in time, but it's mainly tech TikTok. So talking about cameras and stuff. A review that I wanted to make for a really long time is on my 10mm Laowa wide angle lens. And I have been using this lens literally non-stop since I've purchased it / got it. And when I tell you this has easily become one of my favorite lenses ever, I absolutely mean it. I've been meaning to make a review on it, and I have the notes and things I want to say when it comes to the lens, but it's gonna be a really simple TikTok. It shouldn't take no time at all because I have nothing but mainly praises when it comes to this. I'm gonna go ahead and film my TikTok now. I'm gonna be filming my TikTok on the same camera that I'm filming this vlog on, which is my Sony ZV-E1. It's always linked down below, and I'm gonna use my 16mm f1.8 lens, which is always also linked down below, because 16mm in my opinion is just like the perfect focal length when it comes to TikToks, because it's not too wide but it's not too tight. So I think it's just like a perfect little middle ground. part of my job is that I get to test new tech because I make the tech TikToks and everything. And I was able to get my hands on the Osmo Pocket 4 because it was on Amazon for some reason. I don't know what that was about, but I got my hands on it and I've been using it as my B cam all day today. And so far, I don't have a verdict on how I feel about it yet, but so far, somebody who has the Pocket 3 as well, they went in knowing what we were complaining about. Let me know what you guys think of any of the footage that I filmed with my DJI Pocket 4. So if you guys see me using different cameras for videos, definitely just don't mind it. Just kind of let me do what I do so I can test it out and let the girls know how I feel about them. And if you're ever wondering when it comes to my camera setups and whatnot, I definitely plan to do a how I film and edit all my YouTube videos very soon, probably at the beginning of August, so probably right around the corner, just so I can let you know how I film and edit all my videos, because people always ask me on here, and I usually talk about that stuff on TikTok, and even if the video doesn't necessarily perform well, I still want to give you the opportunity to have that source of information and education when it comes to how I film and edit all my videos. I'll be going over stuff such as the camera bodies I use, what editing softwares I use, how I use said things, how I edit my videos, the order in them, how I organize them, that whole thing. So it's gonna be like just a really big tool for people who are wondering that type of thing. Even if you're wondering just like my setup and whatnot and want links to that, I will have everything. I'm not gatekeeping. I've never been one of those. So I thought it would be nice to give you some little, you know, pieces of crumbs information and something similar to what I do over on TikTok, because I could talk about tech and what I use, what I love, what I don't love, and what I recommend, what I don't recommend literally all day, which is why I do that over on TikTok, because I don't want to talk about me even more than I do already over here. Just finished therapy. It went really well. I feel like I am progressively getting more and more into a better state of me, so that's always fun. But I wanted to do a little bit of a update for what our to-do list has looked like since we started today. But I wanted to go over quickly what we still have to do, because we're about to spend a chunk of our afternoon, because it's about to be 3 o'clock now, on the computer, and I don't want to have to update you every single time that I do something. So over the next couple hours, we're going to be editing some content for a brand deal for Natural Bliss, as well as a few hair videos for TikTok. I have some content to plan, such as a YouTube video that I'm filming tomorrow, a YouTube video that I have to film still that I've been putting off. I also have to plan some sponsored content for Buick, and then I also have to plan my how I film and edit my YouTube videos. That's pretty much everything that I am doing on the computer. The rest of the stuff is like around the house. I still have to clean my bathroom, clean my room, start packing, and then later tonight we'll have like our reset to kind of make us feel a little bit more sane and like we did something like physically. With that being said, I moved locations. Clearly I'm in my living room right now because my couch is literally right here, but I noticed that whenever I'm working from home, it's nice to have some extra spaces to bounce around in when it comes to working. So this morning you saw that I was in my office, but this afternoon I'm gonna be editing right here on the floor, and maybe sometime even in the kitchen if I feel like doing that, just because it kind of adds some diversity within my surroundings, even if it is the same four walls that I see every single day. Because I really want to go to a coffee shop, but I feel like me going to a coffee shop is just gonna, one, make me spend money, and two, I'm procrastinating because you're just driving because you don't want to work. Takes a level of realization to realize that, but honestly, it's fine. It's fine. Self-realization and reflection, we worked on that today and it's really showing. But if you see me sit on the floor, just know some serious work is getting done. Have y'all ever seen my room from this angle? I don't think I've ever, I mean, I've seen my room from this angle, but I've never like, I don't think y'all have ever seen this angle on camera. New angle unlocked. Bow. I started doing that thing that I do where I know I have something to do, but I'm fidgeting around with everything else besides the thing that I do. So I went ahead, took a good step back from the computer and stepped right into my room, because we're gonna clean my room, do laundry and things like that, because when I get in fidgety moods like that, I have to do something with my hands. So I thought, you know, cleaning my room and bathroom would be the best thing for us to do, and it was on the to-do list for today anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and clean my bathroom and my room. I want to do my bathroom first because it's less to clean, and I really am not in a cleaning mood. But I don't know why I'm trying to strategize this. Let's clean this up. I tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie. Ever since I painted my bathroom, I've been taking such good care of it, because why is this the only mess that we have? Sometimes you really just need to change up your space, and that's when miracles happen, all right? Laundry's going in the back. Bathroom is clean. Let's do this room. Also, my room and bathroom are officially clean and I'm feeling fantastic. The time is currently 6:50 and I think I'm doing pretty good on time considering what time I woke up. I had an appointment. I'm definitely further within my to-do list than I originally thought I was gonna be, and I think giving myself like that extra hour and a half, 2 hours definitely made me feel like I had more time in the day, because usually I would just be like tapping out at this point, but I still feel like I have the energy to keep going. With that being said, I actually am going on a mini road trip this weekend and I want to start packing for that, just so I'm not doing all my last minute packing like the day before I go, because that's just not ideal. I have a lot of stuff planned for this week, so I think packing gradually instead of like the day before, 2 days before, would really make this easier. So I started setting aside clothes I know I wanted to bring, slash that I was preparing to bring, to put on my suitcase slash in my suitcase, so we can go ahead and start packing. So let's go ahead and start packing for our little weekend mountain Asheville getaway. Cashew's new batch slash bag of his dry food came, or his kibble came, and I only get like the 5-pound or like 6-pound bags because he's just so little. It takes him like a month to get through one of these, like maybe even like 6 weeks, honestly. That light is flickering, it's gonna piss me off. I ended up getting a new flavor for him just because I want to make sure he likes all of them, so he can't be like too picky. He started off with the chicken flavor because he likes chicken flavor literally anything. I think this is like the beef and lamb flavor, something like that, something real stinky. Even if people say people don't smell like nothing, if you ever have a picky dog, just get them a food where it smells like rancid and I promise you they'll eat it. The stinkier the better. When Cashew has his little stomach issues, every single time we go to the vet, they give him the same stinky canned food and they're like, neither warm it up in the microwave or not, but if you do, it'll probably attract him to eat it, and sure enough, it works every single time. And it's like duck flavored, something rancid like that, I don't know, something real stank. Also, Cashew's airtight food holder, this thing is from Amazon. Love this thing so bad because I find it so hard to find like dog food containers that aren't chopped and ugly and boring. Even though they don't really have to be like super cute, I still prefer them to be pretty cute, because like if I have to look at them every day, I want them to match my house just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So we are currently in a dangerous combination. As you can see, sweatpants on, jacket on, tank top still on, but most importantly, the sweatpants are still on. But I did come to say I did make some progress. After packing, I did end up editing a video, which was my curly hair video, which I've been meaning to edit pretty much all day, so I'm really happy about that. Now it's about that time where I want to wind down because we're coming upon 9:30 now. I'm starting to get a little sleepy, so it's time to do some self-care. Very much needed self-care.